Ramon Scott for Tony'sPicks.com. We provide winning information from our expert team of cappers every day here at Tony's Picks. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, Tony's Picks, here on YouTube, the 42,000 subscriber juggernaut, and then check us out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's get ready for our WNBA preview here for the action on Tuesday night. We'll start it off here. All the games at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the East Coast. We started off with the Seattle Storm taking on the Washington Mystics. The Storm, a 6.5-point favorite. Total here 162. Seattle has failed in 4 straight games. They're also 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 on the road. Washington 7-2 in their last 9 games at home against the spread, and 12-5 against the spread in their last 17 games overall. Washington does hope to get Carly Samuelson in this lineup, but I don't think it looks good right now. She did leave last game. She missed several weeks before the Olympic break, missing must have been a dozen games, came back for a game, then got injured within the first 2 minutes of the last game. So I think that's going to hurt Washington offensively here. You already have a Seattle team that comes in 6th in offensive efficiency. They might be a little bit known more for their defense right now. They're 4th in defensive efficiency. Meanwhile, Washington just 10th in offensive efficiency. So Seattle's gone under in 5 of their last 7 games. 6 of the last 8 meetings between these two teams have gone under. This season, Seattle won both games. They were back in May. The final score here was 84-75 for 159 points. I'm going to take the under in this one as well. Seattle certainly has their problems on the road. It'll be a struggle for them just to win this game, it feels like, the way they're going. They're certainly playing well. They're better than Washington. They have a much better record than Washington here coming into this game, but Washington does a nice job covering at home, and Seattle has not been good against the spread on the road. I think all roads lead to a lower scoring game here, with Seattle maybe edging them out for the win here in a close game, but I'm going to go under 162. All right, next up, Los Angeles Sparks taking on the Connecticut Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. And the Sun are 13.5-point favorites. Total 154 here. Sparks hope to get some of these injured players back in this one. McDonald, Clarendon, maybe hoping to get in there in this game, but still Lexi Brown still going to be out. So Sparks still seem to be a little bit up against it. Remember, I mentioned Odyssey Sims back with LA. That could help them out here just a little bit, but man, it just seems like right now, just all bets are off, it seems like, with the Sparks at this point. LA 11th in offensive efficiency, Connecticut in 3rd in defensive efficiency, and we know how Connecticut slows down that pace massively. Series is Connecticut 8-1 against the spread last 9 meetings. 14 of the last 17 meetings have gone under. 154 seems low, but not for Connecticut, man. All these games go under. And right now for the Sparks, look, they've got some pieces back here. Hamby's been in the news. This is not a great matchup for Hamby, that's for sure. And I would think the guards may have a problem as well here for LA. I'm going to go under 154. Figure Connecticut suffocates them here. They might even get this number. So I'm going to go under 154 on Tuesday, Sparks and Sun. And next up is Dallas taking on the New York Liberty. You have the Liberty here favored by a couple of touchdowns, call it 14, and the total 174. This will be a contrast to the last one for sure. Liberty love to play in higher scoring games. They've gone over in 8 of their last 10 games overall. We talked about the Wings in all their overs, and you told me prove it. Well, it's just more of a long-term trend. 37, I didn't mention it last. I just said they go over a lot. 37 of their last 51 right now. I know that encompasses a couple of seasons now, but that's just the way Dallas is. And right now, the way they're going, I don't know if they can slow down against the Liberty. They'll only be forced to try to keep up. Maybe they can get this back door here of 14 points. The Liberty are just 4-10 against the spread spread in their last 14 at home. Dallas just 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 overall. Maddie Siegrist, not ready to return yet, but I would imagine it's pretty close because, mentioned Odyssey Sims, right? Dallas didn't have any room for her. They'd love to have Odyssey Sims probably back trying with this club, but Dallas is getting a little bit healthy for all the woes that they've had this year. Maybe they can get things moving a little bit in the right direction, and maybe they don't. Maybe they want a shot at Paige Buckets, but we'll see who ends up with the worst record here at this point. Maybe Dallas can get this number if the Liberty are uninterested here. I'm going to take Dallas plus 14 points here in this one. Series has gone over in 4 straight games, but also note Dallas, the services of Satou Sabali, the French star. She did not play all season. Speculation was maybe she was kind of waiting for the Olympics and then come back second half. Well, maybe that is the case because that's what's happened here. She had a pretty big game, 20 points, 7 assists in her return to the lineup last game for Sabali. So one of the best players, no doubt, in the league, the best player on that French national team, Satou Sabali, last game. Also, she had 8 rebounds. So pretty strong player here returning, and I'm going to think that is going to make the difference. Even though it didn't last game and Connecticut beat Dallas by 18 points, I'm going to say they're going to get a little bit going here. Feels like Dallas is getting a little bit more stable roster right now if they are not able to, at this point, keep a player like Sims, and they're balancing out their roster. All right, well, that's going to do it for me here on the WNBA preview. Check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages, including mine here in action here on Tuesday. Here's my premium pick packages there. Check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I'll get going there. And check me out over there at Tony's Picks. I'll have a premium pick package for the action here on Tuesday, including my WNBA package here. There we go. Check me out over there at Tony'sPicks.com, and I have my WNBA discount best bet for the action here on Tuesday. Check it out. Just $15. Get my best play here for the resumption of play. Everybody had Monday off after kind of catching up, playing a game or two out of the break. So we got a nice 3-game card, and we'll be rolling this week in the W. All right, well, that's going to do it for me here on the preview. We'll catch you tomorrow with more WNBA. Check out all the videos from our crew here at Tony's Picks, and join me on the drive-thru every day here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. We go down the entire betting card, or as many games as we could fit in, just the best games here at Tony's Picks. For Tony'sPicks.com, I'm Ramon Scott.